はい、皆さんこんにちは。今回はですね、クロスローズインというゲームの開発者の方が、このポッドキャストにですね、出ていただいております。The Information is Power ポッドキャストですけども、ゲームかける何かをテーマにね、今回はゲーム開発者、特に、こちらクロスローズインというゲームはまだ開発段階なんですけども、このゲームポーランド、ワルシャワでね、開発されているゲームですね。なので今回はポーランド人の方が来ていただいてます。So, thank you very much for joining me on my podcast called The Information is Power Podcast. My name is Molotov. I've been regularly uploading Let's Play, especially non-Japanese indie PC game. I always doing for Japanese people.So this podcast is also 1 hour conversation about PC gaming hosted by me with guests like you, gaming developers or some gaming streamers, you know. So we're talking about a lot of gaming.
Sure.
Yeah. So could you please introduce yourself to our Japanese audience?
Yes. Hi everyone. My name is Michał Łowigus and I'm from Poland.And I'm the brand manager of a Polish gaming studio, which is called Kraken Unleashed. Mm-hmm. And I'm also working for its distributor and publisher, Klabater. And currently we are working on many games, but the title that we will be discussing today is Crossroads Inn.
OK。ポーランドのミカエルという方ですね。で、このゲームは、クラーケン・アン・レリーシュですかね。のゲーム会社で作られているゲームで、すでに多くのタイトルを、出版している中で、現在開発中のゲームだということですね。で、合わせて、もう一つ、彼は、パブリッシャーですね。ディストリビューターという位置づけでも働いているということですね。Okay, thank you very much. So, just Monday, you married, right?
Yeah, it's my first day after being married, so I'm super happy. And it was something really big, and it was really stressful, but we managed it. And great party, so I'm super happy. And I have a beautiful wife.
Wow, yeah, you was very super busy, right?
Yes, yeah.
Actually, I saw your Instagram.
Okay. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you said your wife is very beautiful. I totally agree.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Moldo.
Yeah. So, could you tell me about your game, Crossroads Inn?
Yes, sure. I know you played it, but probably some of your listeners didn't play it and didn't see it. So I'll do a quick introduction. So Crossroads Inn is the name of a tavern, a medieval tavern in a fantastic world of Delcris, and you are a guy who is in charge of managing this tavern. So this is I would say that this is a combination of both simulation and tycoon style or genre of games, and you have also some kind of RPG elements, which I think that you only played sandbox, but in campaign you have also a lot of RPG. So those two types of games are extremely PC gaming focused, and we are like aiming, and we want to reach to as many PC gamers as we can. So this game, it's when it comes to the tycoon part of this game, you are in charge of everything. So you have to, first of all, you have to build your tavern. Later on, you have to furnish it. You have to decorate it. Yes, you have to employ people, your employees. You have to build your menu. You have to build logistics, to import some ingredients for your menu. So all the things you can do in a real restaurant, bar, tavern, you have to do it also in Crossroads Inn. So I think it's really interesting for people who love building, who love developing their businesses in PC games.
そう、クロスローズインというゲームは酒場をテーマにしたゲームだと言ってますね。酒場にしたゲームということで、シミュレーションもしくはタイクーンのようなジャンルになるんですけども、いわゆるシムシティと同じような感じかな。で、プラス面白いのは RPG の要素が入っているということですね。この、タイクン要素と RPG の要素を2つ合わせたことによって、例えばそのシミュレーション、タイクンが好きな人もプレイできるし、RPG が好きな人もこのゲームをプレイしても楽しめるよっていうことを言ってますね。で、なおかつゲーム性は非常に細かくて、例えばその、建設だよね。酒場を作り上げるところから、中のね、デコレーション、装飾の配置から、料理の材料を決めて料理を作るところまでといった様々な貿易も含めて酒場の運営が必要なゲームでなかなかやりごたえがあるよっていうような話をしてますね。Okay, yeah, actually, I played a lot this game, beta. It's really nice. I think, yeah, as you said, we have to do a lot of things like building, cooking, we have to manage people, we have to also trade.That's a really, we love, I think.
It's a lot of things, yes, but the fun part is that on one hand, it's a real-time like strategy but every time you can pause it. If you want to focus, on building it, or if you can take your time and relax. So it's really cool, and I really enjoy.That part of the game.
Yeah, that's a point I really love it because sometimes I have to think about more deeply. If we cannot pause, we have to do a quick decision. It's very sometimes messy,
Yes.
But this game, we can think more deeper and we can spend a lot of time to think, I really love it. Tell me about the member organization of our development team.
Yes, sure.So, the main guy who stands behind the idea of Crossroads Inn is called Patrick. And Patrick came to our CEO and he said that, well, I have this idea of building a tavern because all the great adventures begin at, when you drink beer with your friends. And so that was the idea. And he was working on this game for the first 1.5 years. Like almost alone, and since 1.5 years, 2 years, we have been like continuously like building our team. And now there is Patrick. There are three game designers. We have sometimes 3, sometimes 4 different. Graphic designers, 2D artists, 3D artists. We make the music externally.
Okay.
So we have also people who are in charge of our music, and actually the music was made by the same guy who for The Witcher. So he's really well recognizable. And then we have people from project manager, and then people from who are in charge of the marketing and PR stuff or event like me. So in total, it would be around 20 people working on this title. So it's not much, but it's not so. The team is not so small.
So.Yeah, I think your team is not small.
Yeah, but these people have been working for the last few months. It has been like growing since many months. So it's not like we started with 20 people, but it was like 2, 4, 6, and constantly growing.
Okay, so最初、パトリックという人が、今もね、リーダーを務めていて、基本的にこのゲームの責任者であると。で、彼は、 トータルでね、3年の開発をしているようですね。で、構想としてはだいぶ前から、考えられてたけどということですね。で、最初の方はいわゆる8人ぐらいで、チームを作ってやっていたみたいですね。当然パトリックが中心となって。で、その8人っていうのは、基本的にグラフィックデザイナーとか、ゲームをデザインする人たちですね。で、現在はトータルで20人ぐらいの規模で開発をしていると。インディーゲームで20人っていうと、そこそこね、小さいっていうには値しないですよね。結構大きい感じだなと思いますけどね。Patrick also is a Polish, right?
Yeah, everyone in our team are Polish. We are yeah.
I'm just wondering, Poland is a very famous for gaming industry. So many famous titles like Witcher developed in Poland, Warsaw.
Warsaw, tak.
Yeah. Why Poland is so popular for gaming developers?
Yeah, it's funny because Poland is inhabited by 40 million people, so it's pretty big. It's not so big as Japan, of course, but it's quite big. And actually, CD Projekt Red, who is in charge of The Witcher and now Cyberpunk, is in the same street as we are. They have in the same street the office, and they are located around 500 meters from our headquarters.
Wow. Oh,
okay. So it's funny that we are like everyone in the same place, and I can say that our company was funded by people who used to work in CD Projekt, and we are connected a little bit with them. But answering to your question, I think that well, first of all, we are a pretty well developed country when in terms of IT guys, of programmers, and the quality of those people is really, really high. And we have really talented people, but we are I think that the people who work in Poland are way cheaper than abroad, than people from other countries. So it makes quite like, economically reasonable to create a AAA game in Poland. So this is one thing, and the other reason is that The Witcher and CD Projekt Red showed everyone that in Poland we are able to create great games, and it's pretty easy to find investors who will give you money to develop your game.
Okay.
So it's popular in Poland that you can make good money in the game. So I think this is there's a good market for games in Poland to create games, and I think that those two things are there. And I think that it's way easier for like non-American people to make great global games than, for example, movies, because for movies you have to have recognizable faces to make global career, and for games it's not so essential.
Okay. ポーランドっていうのは非常にゲームの、開発会社が多い国なんですね。で、質問としてはなんでポーランドはそういったね、ゲームの開発会社が多いのかっていうのをしたんですけども、結構ね、いろいろと言ってたんですけども、ポイントは2つあると。1つはポーランドという国柄で、非常にね、グラフィックのデザイナーとかゲームのデザイナーが優秀な人たちが非常に揃っているっていうことを一つ言ってましたね。これは歴史的なもんだということでしょうかね。で、もう一つは非常に重要なのは、インベスターって言ってましたね。いわゆる投資家が非常に多いんだと。おそらく、国も、そのゲーム会社に何らかの投資をしてるんだと思うんですけども、そういったね、ゲームを作る上で恵まれた、国、もしくはワルシャワという都市が、背景としてあるっていうことですね。Government also support gaming developer like they provide some subsidy or subvention.
Yeah. I think that yes, this is something that is being done. That developers are if they present their ideas and those ideas are reasonable, you can easily, well, not easily, but you can get some money from the government.
Mm-hmm.
And also, the government is preparing right now some tax refunds for gaming producers. So it's happening, and this is quite reasonable.
Mm-hmm. What about this? If some foreigner, like a Japanese or American people, want to develop a gaming in Poland, is it possible? We can move to Poland and we can develop a gaming, and also we can get a subvention from government.
Yes, if I think that it's like in other industries, if you come here and employ, people from Poland and you pay some taxes, it's absolutely possible to do so.
OK。やっぱりあれですね。国からの大きなサポートっていうのもやっぱりあるみたいですね。で、おそらく今の感じですと、何もポーランドの人だけじゃなくて、海外の人もそういうワルシャワとかに、移動してゲームを開発するっていう道場もあるみたいですね。OK。It's really interesting talk because I always wondering, once I watch some video on Steam, the video was indie gaming development in Poland. There was a Poland developer, they tried to do some documentary for their gaming development. So I just wonder why Poland is so popular to develop a gaming. So I just know it.
Yeah. There are many factors, and I think that Polish people are, because we are, as I said, we are not so well developed as Western countries from Europe, but we are still like pretty smart guys. But we are also really hard. It's a really hard working nation.
Yeah.
So I think this makes it quite successful.
That's right. Yeah.
We are not as hardworking as Japanese people, of course. It's impossible to be so hardworking.
No, these days Japanese people don't work hard. So do you like play video games? Or do you have any favorite games or game genre?
Yes, I think that I don't play as much as I used to because, I have a wife, I have many duties, but I love playing like old school game like Heroes, Might and Magic 3, 2, and 1, of course, Stronghold Crusaders. So that kind of Europa Universalis, Civilization, so many like strategy games. But I also like when it comes to consoles, I like playing, with friends like FIFA, Overcooked, that kind of games, Call of Duty with the Nazi zombies mode. So I like it, but I wouldn't say that I'm a heavy gamer. But I'm up to date, and I play a little bit of everything to stay informed, and I'm working in the industry, so I have to.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. When you was young, you also used to play mainly PC gaming, right?
Yes, I was always a PC gamer. Well, actually, I think that the hardware which I played the most was Game Boy, and I was playing a lot of Pokemon. Like the Golden Edition was like my favorite game ever. But like so it would be a Game Boy Advance. Well, I had a Color and then Advance, and of course.
So, what do you think these days game players in the world easily get many kind of indie games through Steam or itch.io, something like a digital distribution platform. So for me, I'm really excited that current game industry, especially indie game scene. So from your point of view as a gaming developer, what do you think about the current gaming industry?
Well, I think that it's a really good question because now on I'm sitting in Warsaw and you are sitting somewhere in Japan.
Yeah.
So it's a great chance to to present your game to a broad audience thanks to digital distribution, like of course, like Steam. And it's really cool. In my opinion, it's really great that, many people hate like Epic Store, but I think it's if players have like more opportunities and possibilities of choosing their own, platform and style of buying and of using games, it's better for the gamers because there is no monopoly for things.
Yeah.
So I think that it gives great opportunity. A part of this, like remote work is also a great tendency. So you can be, located in the US, but you can work with people, I don't know, from Ukraine, from China.
Yeah.
Well, maybe China not, because they have, they have some limited, connections with social media and stuff, but you know what I mean, that it's a great possibility. And of course, the PCs are right now cheaper, like the software is cheaper, so it's way cheaper and the knowledge is also available everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's way easier to create games than 20 years ago, when you had only Bethesda, you had only Blizzard, and like big companies creating just AAA games.
今の質問としては、まあ今現在ね、Steam とか itch.io みたいな、いわゆる、ディストリビューションプラットフォームが充実している中で、ゲーム開発者としてね、この現状をどう思いますかと、ゲームシーンをどう思いますかと聞いたところ、基本的にはやっぱりいいよねと言ってますね。インターネットが非常に発達した中で、世界中のどこでもそういったゲームにアクセスできるし、ゲームの開発者にとってもゲームを開発するのが非常に容易になって、売ることも容易になっているということを言ってますね。Based on the digital distribution platform, there are so many gaming out there. Do you think?
Yeah, I think that it's the biggest struggle, because before I said that it's really easy to create games, and it's great to to work with people and stuff, and it's true. But the biggest struggle right now, and the biggest problem for producers like us, is to stand out from so many different games and so many. And and to think how you can be different from everyone. So it's a great problem, and I don't know the real numbers of how many games daily are uploaded on Steam, but are like thousands or hundreds even of games every day. So it's hard, but I think that okay, you cannot forbid it. It's how it works and how the market works. So the only way of selling your game is doing it a great game, and putting a lot of effort in it. So I think that I'm a big fan of of a free market. So I think that the market will regulate it somehow, and it will go just, people will find out if they produce, I don't know, more games or bigger games or better games, and they will, think about it and somehow resolve it by themselves.
Okay. やっぱり今の質問としては、とはいえども、この便利になっているゲーム産業の中で、非常にゲームタイトルが溢れてますよね。どう思いますかっていう質問をしたんですけども、やっぱりそこは一つの、プロデューサーって言ってましたね。ゲームを開発する会社としては、非常にこのハードルが高いところで、まあ世の中にたくさんのゲームがあるので、どうしても自分たちのゲームが埋もれてしまう可能性があると言ってますね。特に AAA のタイトルの、いわゆる、大規模なゲームですね。大作ゲームは目立って、その他のインディーゲームっていうのは埋もれてしまう傾向があると。とはいえども、ミカエルさんが言っているのは、フリーのマーケットですよね。この自由な市場っていうのは以前好きだと。そういうことでは、この状況っていうのはポジティブに受け取っているという話ですね。Finally, could you please give us some comment for Japanese audience and your game fans?Yes,
of course. First of all, as we talked previously, I just wanted to say how big am I a fan of Japan, because I have spent 2 weeks in March in Japan, and it was incredible. And I love the people from Japan, because they are always smiling and they are always helpful, and it's cool. And I had the chance to run in the Tokyo Marathon, which was also a great experience. It was raining so much, but it was great. But regarding Japan, I just wanted to ask you, first of all, to add Crossroads into your Steam wish list, because it's super important for us. I wanted to invite your subscribers to watch your videos and to see by themselves that we are making a pretty cool games. And also, previously we have made a game which is called Regalia, and it's and I think it's a pretty nice anime. Like Japanese style, and it's really cool RPG. And I will send you a key, so I hope you will like it and you will stream it. And I also recommend this game if you like RPGs in a fantastic medieval world.
彼が言ってるのは、3月、今年の3月ですね。彼は日本に来たぞと言ってますね。理由は東京マラソンに、参加するためと言ってました。とはいえども東京だけじゃなくて、いろいろな場所を回っていたということで、基本的に日本人っていうのは笑顔が非常に素敵な、人たちだなっていう印象があると。で、合わせてゲームについても話してましたね。彼らが今開発しているクロスローズインというゲーム、ぜひね、ウィッシュリストに入れて、待っててくれよと。どうやら、秋に発売されるのかな ?2019 年の秋に発売されるようですね。合わせてすでに、発売されている彼の、ゲーム会社から、アニメのグラフィックのゲームがあるようですね。ちょっとタイトルが聞こえづらかったんですけども、そのゲームの、コピー機を私にくれるということなんで、日本人アニメ好きだろうということで、一度やってみてくんないかっていうお話もありましたね。Oh, I can get a copy key from you. What the game title? I just miss it. Anime.
It's Regalia, and I'm writing the title right now, so you will see it.
Okay, yeah. Regalia. Okay, Regalia.
So I will send you the key, and
yeah.
I hope you will like it.
The game was already published, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I can also say a few things about our upcoming other titles, because it's pretty interesting as well. So right now we are also working on Sky Hill Blackness, and it's a continuation.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Best-selling game. So
yeah. Fighting with a zombie or some mutants, right?
Yes, exactly. And the second part looks great because it's 3D and it's pretty cool. So this is the one title we are working on. The other thing is we are working on an arcade football simulator, but it looks like an arcade games from 90s. So it's not so serious as FIFA. It's more like a funny party game, and we are making it for consoles, for Nintendo Switch, and it's a old school football style. So everyone looks like from the 90s. And we are also making right now a game about it's like a survival during the Russian Revolution.
Wow.
1970. So a train crashes and you have to survive in Siberia with other people. So it's also pretty interesting.
Sounds like nice.
Yeah. So we are working on that as well.
いろいろ様々なゲームを現在開発してるっていうことを言ってましたね。最後の何かこのロシアをテーマにしたいわゆるサバイバル要素の、強いタイトルを言ってましたけど、それがちょっと私気になりますね。So, the Crossroads Inn going to release in autumn 2019, right?
Yes. We are going to announce the release date on Gamescom. So, but it will be it will be definitely this year, because we have the game is actually it's ready. So it's a question of days when we'll say when is the release date, but it's this year, and it will land on PCs, on Mac and on Linux.
Yeah.
And then we'll work on Xbox and maybe on other consoles. But for now, it's only for PCs.
どうやらクロスローズインなんかも次のゲームズコムって言ってましたね。おそらくゲームズコムはケルン、ドイツでやると思うんですけども、そこで詳細が様々なゲーム含めて発表されるということですね。Thank you for joining us on this podcast. I'm really appreciate to coming.
Okay, thank you. Arigato and
Yeah.
have a great day.
Do you have any chance to come to Japan again?
Yeah, well, probably if we come, it will be like Tokyo. It's for the Tokyo Games.
Tokyo Game Show, yeah.
But I think I don't know if we'll make it this year, but probably the next year will be for sure. And I hope I will have a chance to run once again a marathon privately.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
It was great, so
Yeah.
I'm really happy.
Yeah. Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Thank you. はい。ということで、今回はクロスローズインというね、酒場運営ゲームの開発の、ブランドマネージャーであるミカエルさんが、出演いただきました。次回はどなたなんでしょうかね。このポッドキャストいいなと思う方いらっしゃったらぜひいいねお願いいたします。またね、こちらの YouTube チャンネルいいなと思う方は登録をぜひよろしくお願いいたします。そして普段は Twitter で情報を発信してますので、そちらもチェックしてみてください。それでは。